since we didn't move hard and fast enough to help stop this outrageous collusion, and that's what it is, collusion, of American tech companies and oligarchs with the criminal organization, the CCP, to basically digitally imprison the Chinese people, Lao Beijing, right? Now, we have a firewall in America. We have a firewall in America. We have a firewall here with the same tech oligarchs because the American political class fought Trump and fought Navarro, and the corporate interests in America wouldn't let us go after them to stop their enslavement of the Chinese people. And a lesson for the American people, if you do, that's why we're bound together. The Chinese people and Lao Beijing's freedom is inextricably linked to the freedom of the American people. Inextricably linked. We're partners in this. Because we didn't force the oligarchs to stop working with a criminal organization that enslaved the Chinese people, now we're partially enslaved. There's a firewall here in the United States. Donald Trump's not on Twitter. It's the reason Getter even exists, because of the firewall. And that is the lesson for the world. The enslavement of the Chinese people is not just the Chinese people's problem, it's the world's problem. Because the whole world financial organization and corporate organization is partners with the enslavement. Remember, the slave labor of China drives the entire world economic system. They want the lower wages through the slave labor off the hard work of the Chinese people, and they take that value that's created, and the CCP skims some off the top for themselves and then distributes the rest of it to their partners. And it also keeps wages down for working people throughout the world. That's not a conspiracy. That's the way the system works. The reason we didn't take down the firewall is very simple. Wall Street and the corporations and the oligarchs in Silicon Valley didn't want it taken down and put enormous pressure on the Trump White House not to do it and not to have these executive orders signed. And in their enslavement, now the American people see how we're enslaved. That's the lesson. The lesson is the freedom of the Chinese people is the most important act of the first half of this century. And until the Chinese people are free, nobody's free. So it's in the self-interest of every person on earth to make sure they assist the Chinese people in taking down this transnational criminal organization.